Hello, losers. This is my third time trying to record something today, and everything keeps going wrong because once I forgot to record it, my actual video, other one, it just went really bad. So this is my final try today, and if this doesn't work out, I'm just gonna hang myself. Yeah! So today, what I wanted to do was I wanted to rank YA dystopia and fantasy, but we're gonna rank it based on whether or not I think that I would like thrive in this environment, basically, in the universe of whatever dystopia it is. Some of these I've not read, so we'll look up the synopsis. Let me pull up google.com because the first one, A Court of Thorns and Roses, I've heard a lot about it. Haven't read it, and I actually don't even really know what it's about. Following human huntress as she's taken to magical fairylands after killing a fairy wolf, which leads to a romance with fairy Tamlin, battle against dark force. It's a Beauty and the Beast. Okay, going to a fairy realm. I know fairies are really mischievous, but I am a fairy myself, so I think that I would probably do pretty decent. I don't think I'd be like amazing, but I think I'd be pretty good. Next, we have who the fuck? Alex Rider Stormbreaker. I don't know what this is. Like virus, like disease, like COVID or like computer virus. I'm assuming because it's on British school children, I don't think that it's like I'm gonna infect these children's freaking laptops. It's probably like a real disease. I don't do well with germs. I don't do well with disease, so I'm ranking this D. I've also never heard of this. You know what? I'm gonna skip to something that I have heard of because a lot of the ones that I've heard of and I know what they're about are a lot later in this, so we're gonna go ahead and just skip around. Divergent. I read this one. I was addicted to this one for a little bit in like middle school. I feel like, of course, I would be Divergent because you can't contain me. Like, I just have so much going on for me. But I do kind of like the idea of just like hanging out with a bunch of people who just kind of like you, and I feel like I do really well in Amity. Like, I feel like if I was in the Amity freaking faction, I would just be hanging out and everyone's really nice and I don't think anyone would report me. So honestly, I'm putting this in A. I think I would be okay. Now when you get to that radioactive outlands whatever, I do really bad. Next, Gone. I think I read this one. I vaguely remember what happened. Didn't they like didn't like all the adults disappear or something and it was just teenagers left? Technically I'm still a teenager for like a little bit longer and I feel like I don't always get along with people my age a whole lot, so I feel like this would be hell for me. I think it'd freaking piss me off. Everyone would be like 6'7", and it would just be really annoying. So I'm gonna put this, but it wouldn't be that bad. But I feel like it'd be like a Lord of the Flies situation, and I would be first to go. I'd be gone. Did y'all catch that? Anyway, Harry Potter. S. I would literally, oh my god, I would be amazing at Harry Potter. I would be a Ravenclaw probably, or even a Slytherin on a bad day, and I would just be hanging out. Like, it just seems like such a fun world. I'd be casting spells, I'd be going to all the little shops, go to your classes, you get to learn about spells. I would in fact be getting with Remus Lupin for a good grade, but who cares, bro? Like, let a girl have fun. Seriously, I'd probably have way too much fun in Harry Potter. I'd have way too much fun. Hunger Games. Wow, so this is basically real life. Whether I would survive, I think they would kill me. I don't have any fighting experience. I think that someone would stab me. I think I would survive a little bit because I wouldn't even go to the middle. I would run away from the middle immediately. So I wouldn't be like the first person to die probably, but I would definitely not do well. I would be like fifth. The cannon would go off for me really early. Next, Legend. Okay, I remember I really liked this one when I read it, but I barely remember. I just remember the government was evil. From what I vaguely remember, because there was that guy, and he was like Kula, like Kamla, and then there was the girl who's the cop, and they teamed up, and there was like a big class divide. There was like a disease that the government was intentionally putting in the poor areas. I think I'd give myself a C, because I feel like I'd be with the rebellion in this. I think that would be fun. Or not fun, but I think I could hang out. Matched? Bro. I'm putting it in D. I don't think it would go well for me because they try to put me with a man and I can't do that, and I would not want to be matched with a man, and it would just piss me off and I'd be really upset and I'd be miserable. So I'd survive, but I'd be miserable. But it would be kind of nice for someone to just tell me who'd be with, and I'm like, okay, whatever. Here's who you're with, bro. And I'm like, fine, whatever. Like, that's one less thing I have to worry about, bro. Because I just have to be with this man. Which, did they have to be with men? Wait. Matched. Book. What's it about? Oh, Fuck no. What the hell?
Oh
yeah. No, yeah, that's indie. I don't like that. I don't like being told, but I kind of do like being told what to do a little bit. Red Queen. This one I know like the back of my hand. Oops. Honestly, I'm putting this in S. I would literally eat this up so bad. I would have been fine. As much as I support fighting against the establishment, like, you put me in a castle and I have superpowers, I'm not leaving. I'm not fighting back, I'm not leaving. I'm staying there and I'm having fun and I'm having my little dinners. Can I just say, what was the name of that one? King's Cage? That one changed my brain chemistry, bro. I would be fine with hanging out with Maven. I like Maven. You know, he's a little bit misguided, but like, I feel like we'd get along. Even though he's racist against red bloods and everything, and that's bad.
9/11 was bad.
I agree with that.
I think that I could fix him, and I think that we'd have a really fun time. And I don't know. I think, yeah. I just baseline superpowers, royalty, castle, all of that. I would eat it up. I'd have so much fun. I'd probably die young, but I'd have so much fun. The 5th wave, I would die. I would die immediately. Because just like, what were all the waves in the 5th wave? Let's go over this for a second. What were the waves in the 5th wave? Let's see. Let's look at the wiki. Fuck. Okay, the first wave. EMP, so no technology. Okay. Sometimes I delete Instagram, so I think I'd be fine. Second wave. A literal wave. Tsunami. Okay, I don't live on the coast anywhere, so I'd be fine. Third wave. Plague. I'd die. Well, maybe, because I would say that I wouldn't, because I am very vigilant about, you know, avoiding disease. Literally yesterday, I bought these. COVID is still real, guys. There is still disease going around, and I try to stay vigilant of that. Oh my god, I can't even sit how I want to. I do tend to get sick, or not a lot, but more than I would prefer. I would prefer to never get sick. Like, wow, lukewarm take. There's a possibility that I would survive, maybe. And then the 4th wave, silencers who'd kill the remaining population. Well, I don't leave the house a whole lot, so they wouldn't even be able to find me. And the 5th wave is young children and teenagers who pick child soldiers. So given all of these, I think I'd have a little bit better of a chance of surviving, actually. So I'm gonna put it in D. The Darkest Minds. I would actually do really well. And I have a very specific reason why I think I would do very well. Because, one, also I kind of want to take a BuzzFeed quiz now. Maybe I'll do that at the end of like what color I would be. Because I didn't play about the Darkest Minds. Okay, I literally have, by the way, these are my credentials. These are all of the ones I have. So I know all about it. Look at how freaking bent up this book is. I've had it for freaking years. I have The Darkest Legacy. I don't have the other books, but I probably should. I kind of want to reread them, but they'll piss me off. Especially the second one. Oh my god. I have Red Queen, so I know Ball, and I have all 3 Hunger Games. So I read ebooks now, so that's why I don't have all the other ones. But I know Ball, okay? And when it comes to The Darkest Minds, let me explain something to you really quickly. One, I never would have fallen for Clancy Gray's freaking antics, okay? That before all that, they round people up, put them in camps. I'm running away. They're not even going to be able to catch me. I would be able to evade them, one. But even if they tried to, then I would be able to, I'd figure out a way. I probably would have worked with the one group, even though, didn't they end up being bad though? I would have done better than freaking Ruby, because in the 4th book, spoilers, how she gets freaking kidnapped because she was going to Clancy to talk to him. Why are you talking to him, bro? You have all of these amazing friends and people in your life, and you're gonna go over to freaking try to kill you 20 million times, Mickey. What are we doing, bro? Next, we have Maze Runner. That's going to get F, bro. I'm not surviving that, bro. Bro. If the sun starts turning people into zombies, I'm killing myself. I'm putting this above. If this is in order, this is in order now. I don't even have to worry about dying. I'm killing myself. I don't know if I can say this on YouTube. Let's just say I wouldn't stick around to see what's happening, bro. I wouldn't stick around long enough to end up in the maze. Which, maybe I would have done a little bit better, because I probably would have helped Wicked. I know, and I've only watched the movies, by the way. I haven't read the book. But like, I kind of understood why Teresa, spoiler alert, I understood why Teresa made the decision she did, because it's like, yeah, we should try to help people. You know, is it kind of messed up what they did? What Wicked did? Yes, is very bad. Shouldn't do that. But also, literally, everyone's gonna die. Sometimes you just have to make sacrifices, bro. The Selection? I hate this book, but I do really well in it because it's a nothing burger. It's basically a romance. I don't know why it's in the freaking dystopia one. Nothing happens. It's just, oh, does he want me? Oh, does he want me? Actually, I'm putting this, I'd still be a little bit pissed off, but I would be fine. The testing? I'd fail. That just wouldn't go well for me. I just only distinctly remember when they went out into the like burnt chicken nugget area outside of the like city, and there were those creatures and they were like people, and like they were like kill the creatures, and then they realized that they were like just mutated human beings, and that shit genuinely traumatized me as a child. I was like, what the fuck? Like that irked me so bad. And I don't remember what all the tests entailed, but the fact that they put you out in a radioactive wasteland for like however long, I'm dying. Last one I have actually read, Lightning Thief. I was not really a Percy Jackson kid, even though I know like the basis of like Camp Half-Blood and stuff like that. So for fun, I'm gonna put it here because I think that it would be kind of cool. Again, to be related to a Greek god would be really fun, and having superpowers would be really fun. Last, Uglies. I think I'd be a little bit miserable, but I don't think it'd be that bad. I feel like it'd be like here, like a high B. Because, I don't know, I feel like it could be kind of fun in the Ugly Land, but then it's also like you lose your identity and your personality, which is really scary. And then you look freaky, and you don't even know you look freaky. But that also would be so boring, like, at the other place. But, but don't they, like, leave and they find... I never read the whole series, but doesn't she, like... I remember watching the movie. I don't know how accurate the movie is to the book, because I didn't like the movie, and I remember enjoying the book. But, there's, like, a rebellion area in nature or whatever. So I think it'd be cool. I think it'd be right below the Darkest Minds of how well I do. But yeah, unfortunately I have not read any of these other ones. I know I've heard of Cinder, I've heard of City of Bones. Isn't that the like demon one? I don't know for sure, so I'm not gonna freaking rank it. But yeah, this is my official ranking of how well I think I do in these situations. So if anyone wants to put me on a train to the Red Queen universe, then put me there. Now, for a closing segment, I kind of want to do favorite food. I do really like broccoli, but chocolate. My friend cheated on a Romeo and Juliet test, and you telling the teacher would make them fail English. What would you do? I wouldn't do anything because a friend is a friend, and I don't really like Romeo and Juliet, so it's not even that deep. What's my favorite pastime? Honestly, probably, I really do like decorating my room, as you can see. If I could have any superpower, what would it be? Ooh, that's a really good question. Not immortality. I don't want to live forever. That'd be so boring and just depressing. Flight could be cool. Reading people's thoughts could be cool, but also that feels invasive. Like, as someone who has intrusive thoughts, that just feels like an invasion of privacy, because it's like, why are you thinking that? And it's like, well, what you think isn't necessarily what you believe. Invisibility, or shoot fireworks out of your hands. I feel like flight. I just want to be able to fly. So I'm a blue. Isn't that the most common, or is it? No, green's the most common. I want freaking yellow, bro. I'm doing one more. Okay, we'll do this BuzzFeed one. Road tripping with your friends and you snag a flat tire. Probably look online for instructions. Wake up one morning with superpowers, what's next? Oh my god, it's John Lennon, bro! Wake up in the morning. Not feeling like... Wake up in the morning feeling like... Anyway, I would try them out. You've recently developed feelings for a close friend. How do you handle it? I always ask for advice. I'm an advice needer. I hardly know her. Yowza! I uncovered a government conspiracy. Figure out a plan, man. Gotta take them down. Downtown, bro. You're able to take on the toughest challenges because you are a brainiac. You and your friends have to save the world. Your role is planner, leader, emotional support, or fighter. I'm a big planner. I think I'd be planning. Bitches be planning. I'm bitches. Your friend needs help dealing with a problem. Offer encouragement. I'm green. I'm low. If I was green, I would die. If I was green, I would die. If I was green, I would die. Wow. Now I just want to take quizzes. This is going to be ranking, and then I'm going to do quizzes. I want to do a Hunger Games one now, and then I'm done, and then I'll leave you guys alone. Okay. We're going to prove really quickly that I wouldn't survive. We'll pick a weapon. Spear. Pick a first move. I'd hide, bro. What will I eat? How will I eat? I'd forage, because I don't eat. Me being like, I'm still gonna be vegetarian in the Hunger Games, bro. What district am I from? Wait, what's district? Okay. District 3 is Electronics. Okay. District 6 is industry. Oh wait, no. Transportation. Okay. I do really like trains and buses, so we're gonna pick 6. Pick a word to describe myself. Perfect, cunning, bold, or shy. I think I'm quite shy. And I was right. I know myself. Anyway, thank you guys for watching me yap about YA stuff. I should start posting more because it's the summer, so I have more free time. And I want to make some videos on movies that I watch. Yeah, just let me know what you want to see from now on. Anyways, I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.